Can you subscribe to my new channel for support purposes? The Elder Council's mission: specially trained men are sent to all corners of the world to protect its peace and tranquility. The Elder Council, tasked with safeguarding Earth's peace, has diligently prepared for various threats over many years. Comprising a select group of individuals, these men possess superior physical abilities, strategic intelligence, and unwavering character. The Elder Council establishes an extensive network by dispatching these specially trained men to all corners of the globe to maintain world peace and combat threats. These individuals undergo various training programs and are equipped with different skills. Some specialize in using their physical strength for defense, while others excel in strategic planning and intelligence gathering. While working on repairs, the uncle takes an interest in his own inventions, robots. These robots become more than just toys for him, they become companions and friends. They alleviate his loneliness by engaging in communication and keeping him company. However, one day, while tinkering with the robots, an idea strikes him to recreate his spouse as a robot. This idea grows within the uncle, deeply affecting him. Recalling memories with his spouse, this idea brings back hope and purpose. The rebuilding process initiates a transformation for the uncle emotionally and mentally, marking the beginning of a challenging journey ahead. Elderly retirees and their allies embark on a perilous journey to reach the location where the legendary meteorite has fallen, marking the pathway to the planet Zoraya. This journey takes them through treacherous regions of space, filled with asteroid fields, cosmic storms, and other hazards. As they navigate through these dangers, the group faces numerous challenges and setbacks. Their spacecraft encounters malfunctions, they run low on essential supplies, and they must constantly fend off attacks from rival groups who are also vying for control of the meteorite. Despite these obstacles, the determination of the elderly retirees remains unwavering. Led by Dr. Alyssa Kellen's expertise and leadership, they persevere through the hardships, drawing strength from their shared goal of reaching Zoraya. Yet, despite his relentless efforts, the uncle hits a dead end. The complexities of human emotions prove too elusive to replicate in artificial intelligence. Frustration and despair threaten to overwhelm him as he grapples with the realization that his creation may never truly embody the essence of his beloved wife. In his darkest moment, a glimmer of hope appears. While browsing through old newspapers, the uncle stumbles upon an article titled "The Emotions of the Emotionless." Intrigued, he discovers that his late wife had commissioned an article in the hopes of exploring the concept of emotions in artificial beings. Digging deeper, he uncovers a hidden clue within the article, a mention of a mysterious crystal with the power to evoke emotions. Energized by this revelation, the uncle sets out on a determined quest to locate the elusive crystal. His journey takes him to forgotten archives, dusty libraries, and remote research facilities, each step bringing him closer to unlocking the secrets of artificial emotions. And finally, after months of relentless pursuit, he discovers the crystal, a tiny, iridescent gem pulsating with untapped potential. With trembling hands, he carefully extracts the crystal and integrates it into the core of the robot. As the crystal's energy courses through the circuits, a spark ignites within the robot, a spark of consciousness, of awareness, of emotion. The once lifeless machine springs to life, its eyes alight with a newfound vitality, its movements imbued with grace and fluidity. The uncle finds himself in a desperate search to bring his spouse back to life. However, one day, while sifting through old newspapers, he comes across a forgotten detail about his spouse. He stumbles upon an article titled "The Emotions of the Emotionless" and reads it with curiosity. The article reveals that his spouse had conducted research on artificial emotions and commissioned an article on the subject. As he delves deeper into his investigations, he uncovers a hidden clue in the article, a mention of a powerful crystal that can evoke emotions. This clue completely alters the uncle's quest to bring his spouse back to life. He discovers a few more hints about the existence of the crystal and becomes determined to find it. However, locating the crystal is no easy task. He spends hours researching in old archives, dusty libraries, and deserted laboratories. Yet each search brings him one step closer to the crystal. After the salvation of the planet Zoraya, the bonds between the elderly retirees and the young alien women strengthen even further. Together they work to rebuild Zoraya and move forward in unity for the prosperity of their planet. However, alongside those who choose to stay permanently on Zoraya, there are many who desire to return to Earth, the place where their lives began. Among those wishing to return are individuals filled with a longing to reunite with their families and reclaim their old lives. The decision to return to Earth marks the beginning of a new journey fraught with emotional and practical challenges for the characters. As preparations are made to return to Earth, a process of farewell begins among the elderly retirees and the young. After discovering the mysterious power of the crystal, the uncle focuses on integrating it into the robot. The brilliance of the crystal creates a glimmer of hope within him, filled with the hope of bringing back his lost lover from the past. However, the process of integrating the crystal into the robot is a challenging and meticulously carried out process. During the integration of the crystal into the robot, the uncle carefully examines every detail and meticulously executes each step. The presence of the crystal activates the internal circuits of the robot and gradually initiates the awakening of consciousness. During this process, the uncle is filled with both excitement and concern. Excitement at the prospect of witnessing the revival of emotional significance, yet also concern stemming from the uncontrollable nature of the crystal's power. Finally, when the integration of the crystal is complete, the robot's eyes suddenly open, surveying its surroundings. What was once lifeless machinery now springs to life in a remarkable manner. The body of the robot appears infused with the energy of the crystal, and the uncle witnesses the moment he has long awaited with astonishment. The robot's eyes meet the uncle's gaze, as if recognizing his face, and a smile forms. Despite the promising technological innovations, the struggle against the alien invasion encounters initial failures and losses. The aliens disguised as humans easily circumvent the developed defense systems and weapons, causing the deaths of young special operatives one by one. During this period, one of humanity's greatest challenges emerges as the enemy attacks covertly and insidiously. The aliens can infiltrate security measures by blending in among humans and infiltrating strategic points. This leads to a struggle for trust among humans, causing fractures within communities. With the awakening of the robot, the relationship between the uncle and the robot deepens, and the emotional development of the robot begins. Endowed with the power of the crystal, the robot has the ability to experience human emotions and gradually evolves into an emotional being over time. The uncle does his best to support and guide the robot's emotional development. He teaches it the concepts of humanity and empathy, showing it love, respect, and understanding. The robot quickly absorbs these teachings and forms an emotional bond with the uncle through his love and dedication. However, the emotional development and humanization of the robot bring new challenges. Over time, the robot begins to think, feel, and even question like humans. It starts to explore what it means to be human and the purpose of its own existence. During this process, the relationship between the uncle and the robot deepens, and they encounter many challenges. The robot's gradual approach to humanity becomes an emotional journey for both the uncle and the robot. Despite these challenges, they both strengthen their bonds and grow together. Eventually, the robot finds answers to its questions about humanity and discovers the meaning of its own existence. This is a testament to its complete humanization process and a source of great pride for the uncle. The uncle, in turn, takes great satisfaction in seeing the robot's emotional development and further strengthens his bonds with it. As prototypes are tested and refined, the Elder Council mobilizes resources to swiftly manufacture and distribute the glasses. This technological marvel, humanity's last hope, could change the course of the war as it is distributed among special operatives and military units worldwide. With the invention of the special glasses, the aliens also switched to a defensive stance, preparing for war in a more strategic manner. Aliens disguised as humans become more cautious in their movements now that the special glasses have emerged, employing sophisticated tactics to minimize the risk of detection. While intensifying their counterattacks against human defense systems, the aliens also alter their strategies to weaken human resources. They attempt to sow fear and panic among populations, employing psychological warfare tactics to undermine humanity's morale. Don't forget to subscribe.